Hello everyone, I'm Frank. Welcome to Frank Puzzles, and this is today's very easy puzzle, and it's called Cake and a Cocktail by Shadow Nexus. And here are the rules. Fill the grid with the digits 1 through 9 so that no row, column, 3 by 3 box contains repeated digits. Okay. So that's normal Sudoku rules. Interesting way of putting it. Adjacent digits along a green line have a difference of at least 5. So this is the cocktail, and I guess this is the cake, and they both have green lines around them. So for example, if this were a 3, this would have to be an 8 or a 9 to maintain a 1 to 2 ratio. Sorry. This is a German whisper line. So it has to have a difference of at least 5 between adjacent digits along the line. So that's why it has to be 8 or 9 to accommodate for that. The less than symbol between two cells points to the smaller digit. So basically, this has to be larger than this. So this has to be smaller than this. So therefore, anything like, for example, 5 and 8 would work, because then 5 is less than 8. Cells separated by a black dot contain digits in a 1 to 2 ratio. So for example, if this were a 2, this would have to be a 1 or a 4 to maintain the 1 to 2 ratio. And those are all the rules. If you like to play along, there's going to be a link in the description. And now, I'm going to get started. Let's go. Okay, so one thing about German whisper lines is you can only have it alternates between highs and lows. So for adjacent cells, you always have one of one set and then one of another set. And the highs are 1 through 4. Sorry, the highs are 6 through 9 and the lows are 1 through 4. Obviously, if you have a 9, a digit next to it on a German whisper line would have to be 1 through 4. That's why it alternates between 1 through 4 and 6 through 9, because 1 is the lowest and 9 is the highest, and it can only be next to, for 1, 6 through 9, and for 9, 1 through 4. And then it'll always alternate between those two. So we know this has to be a different set than these two, which are a different set than these two, which is the same as this one. So let's use that. We're going to make that orange, well, pink, and these orange. So then these two are pink, and these two must be orange, which makes that pink. All right? Then this becomes orange. This is pink. This is orange. These two are pink. And this must be orange. Now we know these two are low. We know 2 lows are here. Therefore, this must be 2 highs and a 5. Because at least 2 lows, or we know 2 lows are here. Because there's 2 of each set here. So therefore, these all have to be high or 5. Let's see, anything else we have? So these are a different set. So we're going to make them a different set. So this is green. We're going to make these yellow. Therefore, these two must be green, which forces these two to be yellow, right? Because they're adjacent neighbors. So this is green. In addition, these two have to be yellow, right? Because they're next to green, which makes these two green, which makes these two yellow, and this green. Now we have 4 yellows already in row 6. That means pink cannot be the same as yellow. So yellow has to be the orange. So these are all orange, and the greens have to be the pink. What else do we know? This has to be a 1 to 2 ratio and in the same set. It cannot be in a 1 to 2 ratio and be both high. So therefore the oranges have to be low. And the pinks have to be high. Therefore. So this is a 1 to 2 ratio. So this has to be 2. with 1 or 4. Because there's no other scenario that works, right? So these are both low. This is 2 with 1 or 4, right? If it tried to be high, it would be 6 and 8. That doesn't work, though. So therefore, this is a high. These 4 are lows. So we have, right now, this is high, and it's a 4 or 5. Therefore, we know one of these, then, is a high, and the other one is a 5. So we're going to mark these as pink. And there's a 5 here. Which means we have 4 highs and a 5 already in column 7. That means the last one has to be low. Therefore, this can never be low. If this was low, this would also have to be low, and we would have 5 lows, which are 1 through 4 in box 9, which is not possible because the lows only account for 1 through. So this is also 5 or high. These are also 5 or high. Let's see, what else do we have here? So this has to be, this is between 2 numbers that are unique. So this has to be 7, 8, or 9. This is between 2 numbers that are unique. So it's 7, 8, or 9. And these are between 2 numbers that are unique. So this must be 7, 8, or 9. This is also between 2 numbers that are unique. So it's 7, 8, or 9. This is between 2 numbers. This could be different. So these are between 2 numbers that are unique. So it's 1 or well, we know both of these are 1 or 3. This is between 2 numbers that are unique. These are between 2 numbers that are unique. This is also between 2 numbers that are unique. Therefore, it's 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, and this must be 4. This is between 2 numbers that are unique. So it's 7, 8, 9. Same here, same here. So this is 7, 8, 9. Oops. This is 7, 8, or 9. These are 7, 8, or 9. Therefore, we know we have a 7, 8, 9 triplet also in column 7. So this has to be 5 or 6, and this is 5 or 6. So this is 7, 8, or 9 also. This must be 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4. This is between 2 unique numbers, so this can't be 4. Okay, so how I'm eliminating that is for 4 has to be next to only one unique number, and that's 9. Same with 6. 6 is only next to one unique number, and that's 1. Therefore, we know that that's... So this is next to 2 unique numbers, so this can't be 4. This is also next to 2 unique numbers, these two, so it has to be can't be 4 either. Where's the 4 in column 6? It has to be here. So this is 4, which means it's next to a 9 and a 9, because it's only next to the 9. This is next to 2 unique numbers, so it's 7 or 8. This is next to 2 unique numbers, so it's 7 or 8. This is also next to 3 unique numbers, so it cannot be 7, therefore it must be 8. So this is 8, which makes that 7, which makes this 8. Right, because these are 3 unique numbers. This is also next to 2 unique numbers, so it's 1, 2, or 3, but it can't be 3 because this is 7. So this is next to specifically 7 and 9, so it has to be 1 or 2. This has to be 7 or 8 because it's next to 1, 2, or 3. I guess it could be 6. It could still be 6. That's still a possibility. This can't be 8. This can't be 8. So this is 7 or 9. This is 7 or 9, which means 3 cannot be next to either of them. Or 3 cannot be next to the 7, which has to be... And these both are next to both. So therefore, neither of these could be 3, which makes this a 3. So this can't be 7. This has to be 8 and 9. Therefore, that forces this to be 7. Which means that this can't be 7 and this can't be 7. This can't be 3 because it can't be next to a 7 because that's only a difference of 4. So this is 1. This is 3. This can't be 7. So this is 8 or 9. This can't be 9. Therefore, this is 8, which makes that a 9. Okay, so this is, this could be 6, 7, or 9, because it's not next to two unique numbers. It could be next to, these are next to two unique numbers, so it has to be 1, 2, or 3. This is next to an 8, so it's at least a 1, 2, or 3. So one of these is 3, obviously. So we have a 1, 2, 3 triplet now in row 8. And we have a 7, 8, 9 triplet in row 8. So therefore, cannot be 1, 2, 3, or 7, 8, 9. So this is 4, 5, 6. This is 4, 5, 6, and this is 4, 5, 6. Okay, so the 3 has to be here, right? Because this cannot be 3. So therefore, this can't be 3, because we know that one of these two is a 3. This has to be a 4, 5, 6 triplet, because 1, 2, 3, 7, 8, 9 are all taking it up for in box 4. We have a 1, 2, 1, 2 triplet. Sorry, pair in box 5. Therefore, the rest is 3, 5, 6, 7, 8. So these cannot be 3. This can't be 3. This can't be 8. This is 5, 6, or 7. These are also 5, 6, or 7. So 3 is one of these two. We already knew that, though. This can't be 8. This can't be 8. We have a 4, 5, 6, 7 quadruple in box, or row 5. So the rest of the row cannot contain 4, 5, 6, 7. It can't be 3, 8, or 9. Therefore, it's 1 and 2. This can't be 2. Therefore, this is 1. This is 2. And these are also lows. We know 4 has to be one of these two now, because 4 can't be here. Can't be here, so therefore this must be the 4. Which means this is low also. Which means these are high. This can't be 4. These are high or 5. This is also high or 5. Where's the last low? The low has to be here. So therefore this is low in 3. Because we know we have 4 lows in a box. We have 5 highs in a box. Okay, so therefore this can be high or 5. 7 cannot be here. Oh, we have a 5, 6, 7 triplet in box 5. So therefore the rest of the box cannot contain 5, 6, or 7. Therefore this is 3, 8. This is 3, 8. This can't be 4. So one of these has to be 4. This is 3, 8. We have a 3, 8, 3, 8 pair. We have a 1, 2, 1, 2 pair. And we have 4, 7, and 9. So this has to be 5 or 6. This is 5. We have a 5, 6, 5, 6 pair now in column 9. So the rest of the column cannot contain a 5 or 6. Therefore, this is a 7. This cannot be 5, 6, or 7. This has to be 8 or 9. And it has to be specifically high. This is also specifically high. This can't be 7. This can't be 7. This is... Okay. The rest of this row has to be specifically 3, 4, 5, 6, because we have 1, 2, 7, 8, and 9 already accounted for. It's 3, 4, 5, 6. This cannot be 4. So the 4 is one of these two. This is many things. This can't be 9 because of this 9, so therefore this is 8, which forces this to be 9, which forces this to be 8. Which means this can't be 9, so this is 8. Therefore, this has to be 5, 6, or 7, because it has to be less than 8. And this is 5, 6, 7, 9. So the 9's one of those two. So 8's here, 8's here. This can't be 8 anymore, so it's 6 or 7. So 3 cannot be here, because it would have to be next to a 6 or 7, which it can't be next to on a German whispered line. Therefore, the 3 has to be here. Which means this can't be 6 or 7, so this is 9. This can't be 3, so therefore this has to be the 3. This can't be 3 either, so this can't be 3. So the 3 is one of these two. We have a 4, 5, 6 triplet in row 1. So the rest of the row cannot contain 4, 5, or 6 either. Therefore, this is 1, 2, or 7. This is 1, 2, or 7. And this is 1, 2, or 7. This can't be 2 specifically because of that 2. So this is 1 or 7. And this is 1, 2, or 7. So it could be either of those. We have 8 and 9 in row 1 and 8 and 9 in column 1 and 8 and 9 in column 3. Therefore, that's in box 4 and 7 for those. Therefore, where are they in box 1? It has to be in column 2. So this is 8 or 9, and this is 8 or 9, which forces this to be the 9 and this to be 8, and they're both high. Therefore, we have 7. Where can the 7 be in column 2? Can't be any of these. Therefore, it must be one of these two. Therefore, this can't be 7. And it is 1 or 2, so it's a low. This could be 4, 5, 6, or 7. And this could be 5, 6, or 7. Let's see. So we have all the 8s. Yeah, this can't be 8 anymore. This has to be 3, which makes that an 8. So this is low. This is high. Whereas the 8s now in box 8. Can't be here, can't be here, can't be here, can't be here. Therefore, this must be an 8. So and it's a high. So this can no longer be 9. Where can the 9 be in box 9? It has to be here. So this is 9, which makes this a 7, which makes that a 6, which forces both of these to be 1, because 6 can only be next to 1. Therefore, this can't be 1. This is 2, which makes this 1, which makes this 2. So, let's see. This can't be 7 anymore, so this has to be 5 or 6, which forces this to be 7. So we have a 5, 6, 5, 6 pair. This is high. So we have a 5, 6, 5, 6 pair, so the rest of the column cannot contain 5, 6. Can't be 2, 7, or 8, so it's 1, 3, 4, and 9. So this cannot be 1, so it can't be 3. Those is 4 or 9, can't be 9. Therefore, this must be a 4, which makes this a 1. Oh, we already knew that because that had to be 8. Anyways, this is 3 or 9. Can't be 9, so this must be 3, which forces this to be the 9. This is a low. This is a low. This has to be high. So this can't be 4. We have only, this can't be high, low. So this is 5 or higher. We have 5 of those now. This can't be 6. This can't be 6. A 5, 7 pair. Therefore, this must be 1 or 2. Because where else can it be in row 7? So this is 1, 2, 1, 2. This is 1, 2, 1, 2. This is 4. This can't be 4 anymore. Where's the 4 in row 8? It has to be here. So this is 4, which means this can't be 4. So this is also a low. We know 7's one of these two. We're not sure which. This can't be 4 anymore. This can't be 6, so this must be a 5, which makes this a 6. So this has to be a 5, 7 pair. This can't be 6, so this is 5, which makes this 6, which makes this 5, which makes this 6. So this is no longer pink because it has to be red. It has to be a high. One of these is high, one of these is a 5. These have to be low, so therefore it's 2 and 3. This can't be 3, so it's 2. This can't be 2, so this is 3. This can't be 2, so this is 1. This has to be 2. This is 1, just from Sudoku. This is a 2. So this can't be 1 anymore, so that must be a 7. This can't be 1 or 7, so this is a 2. Now we know this is high. We know this is low. These are low. This can't be 7, so this is 5 or 6. This can't be 3 anymore. Where is the 3 in row 2? It can only be here now. Where's the 4 in row 2? It can only be here now. So this can't be 4. This is 5 or 6. This can't be 6, so this is 5, which forces this to be 4, and this to be 6. This can't be 6 anymore. This is 5, so this is 6. This can't be 5 anymore, so this is 7, which forces that to be 5. That's a 7. This can't be 5 or 7, so this is 6, which makes that a 5. Okay. This is no longer pink, so it's red. This is no longer pink, so it's red. This is red. This is low, so it's blue. This is low, so it's blue. We need a 1. This can't be 1, so therefore this must be 1. And we're just doing Sudoku now. This is 1. This has to be a high, and 6. So this can't be 6. This is 5, which makes that 6, which means that can't be pink, so this is red. This has to be 4, 9. This can't be 4, so this is 9, which makes that 4. What's left here? This has to be a 5, and this has to be 7. And that's a solution. Thanks, you helped make this the best birthday party ever. Oh, okay, this is cake and a cocktail. That makes sense. So I guess he was celebrating his birthday here. Very nice. Pretty straightforward, pretty approachable in its solving. And we celebrated, which is nice. There's no 3 in the corner, though. We didn't celebrate that way. Anyways, I hope you had enjoyed this solve, and I'll see you next time on Frank Puzzles. Take care.